Video I want to talk about a new perspective. A lot of the videos I put out are from an addict's perspective or a person in recovery's perspective, but I got a message from somebody who wanted to give me a different perspective on a relationship with an addict and what it's like to be in a relationship with somebody that's either addicted or in recovery. And this woman relayed me her story, and she wanted me to talk about it. What happened with her is that she was in a relationship with this man for a long period of time. He was in recovery, but while they were in their relationship, he relapsed 4 times. Okay? And she wanted me to put this video out because the people who are the significant other of the addicted or person in recovery, their feelings usually aren't the center of attention. It's usually the addict's problems are the center of attention, or their emotions. And being in a relationship with somebody who is addicted or in recovery is very taxing on the significant other. They have a lot of emotional ups and downs. They have to go through everything with the person who is addicted. And their emotions are usually pushed aside because they want to help the person in need. And when this happens, it actually has a very taxing toll on the person that's in the relationship with them. And for many, it's just too much for them to handle. They obviously have to look for outside help because they can't really bring up their emotions with the person in recovery because they're scared that if they put too much on that person's plate, it might cause them to relapse or have more issues, or God only knows what else could happen. So they usually reach out to friends and family and say, I love him or I love her, but I mean, he keeps going back or she keeps going back, and it's really hurting my feelings and it's very hard on me. And when they ask these friends and family, a lot of them will say, if you're not going to marry this person, or if it's too much for you, maybe you should move on. And for a lot of people, it's just easier to do that because being with somebody like myself, or somebody who's in recovery or is addicted, it's extremely difficult. I mean, the person's fragile all the time. You don't know what the future is going to hold. You have absolutely no control over the situation whatsoever. So the person can be doing great for 2 years, and then out of nowhere they start acting weird. You know what I mean? So in the back of this person's mind, they're always thinking, my significant other at any time could go back to using. The whole life we've built together could just be destroyed in a matter of weeks. So that whole lifestyle is very, very hard for some people. And, I don't really blame the people for leaving, people like myself. It's a very hard lifestyle. And she was 100% right that they don't get the spotlight. They don't get the help they need all the time. Now, there are groups out there like Al-Anon and groups like that, and what they are is they're families of addicts, or significant others of addicts, friends of addicts. They go and they meet, and it's kind of like an AA or an NA meeting, and you learn how to deal with your emotions and what you're going through, and how to not only take care of yourself, but also be there and support the person that you're with. So if you are in a relationship right now with somebody who is either addicted or in recovery, and you need help to deal with your emotions, check out one of these meetings. If they're not available, reach out to a therapist or a counseling, because your emotions and your feelings count too. Okay, but I thought it was an outstanding idea for a video, because for me personally, I don't want to sound selfish, but I never really thought of it. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, the people I've been with during my my active addiction and in my recovery, I've obviously thought about their feelings, but when you're thinking about the future, and it's constantly on their mind, you know what I mean? That at any time they could slip up, and it's like a roller coaster ride all the time with living with the person in recovery. So yeah, it was an outstanding topic. I love that you brought it up. If you have more information on this because you are a significant other or you are family or friend of somebody and this actually hits home with you, I'd love more information because this is the first video I've ever done of this kind. So it may be a little spotty here and there because I don't really have a lot of knowledge on it because I've never been in a relationship with somebody that was in recovery. So if you have more information or you could teach me more about it and you have more input, please share it with me because I would like to do more videos like this. I'd like to get more in depth about it and share how you feel and the things that you have to deal with when you're in a relationship with a person who's in active addiction or in recovery. All right, so please either message me on here on YouTube or email me at ryan@compsupport.com because I'd love to get more information. All right, so thanks for watching and check out more videos. Thanks.